It's June 2014 and the Soccer World Cup is being played in Brazil. Switzerland made it too through the selection games, only because 95% of its players are Albanians, Yugoslavs, Turks, South Americans, Africans and other immigrants, as the Swiss themselves can't play any football. Because the Swiss national sports are conspiracy, money-making, corruption, Nazi banking, big theft, racism and plain hatred. And it's therefore that the International Soccer Federation, or FIFA, was founded in, yes, Switzerland again, as always, where all the world's NGOs are concerning all mankind's concerns and interests, so Octagon can steer and control it all. So this is in Wikipedia, so here we can read it. They were founded in 1904. The headquarters is in Zurich, Switzerland, and the president is Sepp Blatter, Swiss. It's all Swiss. And the logo is the two circles of the Vesica Pisces and the sun here. It's all Freemason stuff. And it's always Swiss. Always. Ever. All the NGOs, it's all Swiss. This is where the shadow government is. This is where they rule the world. Well, Octagon killed him before he could expose this plot. And the same thing happened with this guy here as well. He didn't make it. He was killed by Octagon. And he even admits it, that he was on the pay list of Octagon and Swiss America trading. So he had problems with his conscience. You know, first they come and like offer money when they see that somebody has a big voice, influential voice, and and then they offered him money, paying his show, where he says as well, and then they squeeze him into more and more things to do, and which he finally stopped, so they killed him.
The Hour of the Time, ladies and gentlemen, is brought to you by Swiss America Trading. They specialize in non-confiscatable, non-reportable hard assets, real money as described in the Constitution for the United States of America and in the law.
So believe me, the Swiss have their dirty little fingers in everything. Even Bill Cooper, even Alex Jones with his logo and always saying Switzerland is so good and everything, in spite of the fact that they robbed the US blind, the Swiss did, and they pleaded guilty of conspiracy. Well, they did 9/11, there's no doubt about it. Only Octagon can do this. And even Bill Cooper was on their pay list. You get it?
Call Swiss America Trading, 1-800-289-2646. That's 1-800-BUY-COIN.
Well, he says it himself. They paid his show. This is what the mafia does, you know. First they come and give you something, and then they want a whole lot back. Didn't they, Bill? Well, there they are. They even have a YouTube channel, Swiss America Trading. And they have a website. So these are the guys. There's the website with whom Bill Cooper went to bed with. And before he knew what was happening, they were asking many favors of him and forced him to do things. First they give you money and help you, and then they ask more and more and more. And if you won't do it, as Bill Cooper certainly didn't do that, well, then you're dead. And there shouldn't be any more doubt that the shadow government or world government is an Octagon of the Alps. Everything is in or was founded in and comes from Switzerland, with all the Geneva NGOs like the World Trade Organization, the ICRC, Red Cross, the Olympic Committee, the IOC, the United Nations, the Templars Banks, the Eurovision Frankenstein Conchita thing, World War II, the Nazi Red Line, Swiss mercenaries, the burning of witches and the Malleus Maleficarum written by the Swiss, Octagon Police, the Ku Klux Klan, the Pope's Guard, some US presidents, etc., 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 and much more. So the FIFA, the International Federation of the Football Association, was founded in Switzerland in 1904 and is based in Zurich, where the main central head office, their headquarters is, and where I shot this footage in 2013. FIFA, this is the World Soccer Organization in Zurich. Hey, what are they so afraid of? Look at that. Everything is closed. I thought soccer was for fun. Oh no, it's big business. No, it's politics. It is. The president of that octagon FIFA is, of course, yes, a Swiss. And he has been so for the last 20 years, with enormous corruption, fraud and financial crime around our game in the hands of Octagon and the Swiss. The Swiss financial crime around the FIFA and our game in the hands of the Swiss are so bad that last week the English law tradesman compared the FIFA with the mafia, and Sepp Blatter, it's Don Corleone. A statement backed up by David Gill, Greg Dyke and other high-ranking officials. Well, you can read the whole article. I'll put in the links for you. Oh, just pause there. So Swissy Sepp Blatter immediately called everyone a racist who dared to criticize him. Him, Blatter, a neutral, innocent and clean Swiss from Octagon, and a country that financed Hitler and the Nazis and where racism fills the Swiss hearts. In Switzerland, the most racist country in the world, and against which Mr. Swiss FIFA president would never say a single word. Therefore, it's no wonder that this country, where they can't play soccer, has given our game to another country where they don't play soccer either, and where it's even too hot to think about soccer, let alone playing it. Yes, Qatar in 2022. And Octagon even prepared the octagonal Octagon logo for them, with a pentagram in the middle. And Qatar lies in the Arabian desert, where Northern European sportsmen are supposed to participate and compete a world tournament in a place so hot that it feels like having your girlfriend's hairdryer right in your face the whole day. Not that those fancy millionaire soccer players and their fancy $1,000 Playboy hairstyles are not acquainted with their girlfriend's hairdryers, but nevertheless. So why the hell play soccer in the Arabian desert like Lawrence of Arabia, where the local pharaohs only know if football is round because they saw it on TV while chewing cat, as in the very name of Qatar? Well, I tell you why. Because since 2008, when the IRS and the US Justice Department started to build up pressure on the Swiss Nazi banks, a financial shift from Switzerland to Qatar and the rest of the Arab Emirates started to take place, where Qatar paved the way for Swiss banksters to install and perpetuate their financial crime on several conditions. You do that for me, and I will do this for you. Concerning the World Soccer Championship, eh? So, you can read the whole story here, just punch pause. Oh, there they are again. Bill Cooper, Swiss America trading. Well, Bill Cooper, he had no idea whatsoever with whom he was having contact with. And what kind of a danger he was getting into. Look, there they are again, Swiss America. Well, they're all over. You know, well, they did Mr. Bill Cooper because he refused to do what they asked him to do. Yeah, you see, this is from Finance Asia. This is what I'm telling you. 2008, then the whole thing started, and they saw it coming. Then it started with the IRS and the US Justice Department, and later on the Snowden affair. It was all about the Swiss banks. So what they do, they just shifted to Qatar. But Qatar, you know, the Qataris, they want something back as well. So you do that for me and I'll do this for you. But we want the World Soccer Championship having in our hairdryer Arabian desert. Now, this is what's going on. And there's no mainstream media whatsoever who are telling you anything about this. Yeah? So here's some more about it. In 2008, when it all started, that was the big banking collapse, wasn't it? Wasn't it 2008? I think it was, eh? So this is one of the seven Swiss presidents, and I talked to her once, and it was just a few minutes, or maybe 20 minutes after a Swiss guy, he jumped off a bridge in Switzerland. Well, I never heard a noise like that before. It sounded like two cars smashing upon each other, like a collision. Metallic. So, this is what's going on, eh? And this is 2009. So here's some more. The Swiss bank rushes to Qatar. So the Swiss banks, they're getting a license for Qatar at the very same time. It's been announced and agreed upon, you know, by Octagon, that our soccer game are going to be done like in the Arabian desert, like, you know. It has nothing to do with soccer. It's all financial crime and corruption and Switzerland. It's just about big business, big filthy business and a bunch of lies. And it's thus how the Swiss FIFA